Hey there guys, welcome back to another video, and this time the Genshin 2.5 live stream is out, and I have to say I didn't make a I didn't make a video on what the banner characters are like and how they are, but this time since
Osmanthus wine taster.
Genshin 2.5 is out and the character banner is out, also the weapon banner, I will be going into close detail about the characters and the weapons as well. So let's get right into it. Of course, we have the new character event wish, which is the Everbloom Violet, and of course, the main 5-star here is Yai Miko. And the characters which are here, the 4 stars, are Diona, Fischl, and Toma. And I must say, this is quite a good 4 stars that are here in the character banner. So now I'm going to tell you how these characters are good or not so good as well. So let's first start off with Fischl. Fischl in epic support,
I
especially that
created
in
another
C6 as you can
universe
see.
and founded paradise.
And
I,
her
Fischl, am the princesses
constellations
of
are
the
very
earth.
decent or good as well. And I must say we'll go constellation wise as well. First we go with C1. Even when Oz is not present in combat, he can still watch over. Oh, okay. So what I'm understanding from here is that when even if Oz is not present in combat, um, when Fischl performs a normal attack, Oz fires another attack which equal to 22% of Fischl's attack. Meaning, even when Oz is not on the field, he can give 22% of Fischl's attack to the enemy as well, which is quite interesting, although I don't think it's that great. Then we have C2. When Knight Rider is used, it deals additional 200% attack as damage, and AoE is increased by 50%, which is a good one, increasing damage by 200% more when it's used, and also its AoE is increased by 50%, so it's much bigger than before. C3, of course, you have Knight Rider level increased by 3, and then C4 is when Midnight Phantasmagoria is used. It deals 222% of attack as electro damage to surrounding opponents. And once the skill does end, Fischl regenerates 20% of her HP, which is quite interesting actually. Next is C5, increases the level of Midnight Phantasmagoria by 3, which is 15, okay. And then C6, extends the duration of Oz's presence on the field by 2 seconds. Additionally, Oz can perform joint attacks with active character, dealing 30% of official attack as electro damage. So I think this is a character that's based off an attack in which you would focus more on attack and allowing Oz to usually take over the field, which is a great support. Next, we have Diona. Diona here is I think one of the strongest shield characters, apart from Zhongli, Jinyan, Noel, I feel, and and her her constellations are good as well. We'll go with C1. C1 regenerates 15 energy for Diona after the effects of signature mix is ending, which is of course her Q ability. Then next is C2, Shaken Not Purred. Increases Icy Pause damage by 15%, increases its shield damage absorption by 15%. Not only that, it also allows other characters to get a shield when the pause hit their targets, and also which is quite nice because other characters also get the shield, which is very good for co-op, I guess. And then C3 is another round signature mix level increased by 3. C4, of course, within the radius of signature mix, Diona's charge time for aim shots is reduced by 60%. So it's almost kind of, I think, like Ganyu, but of course, when Ganyu uses her E, she doesn't have to hold for charge shot level 2. For her, she can just, it's much faster. Next is C5. C5 Icy Pause increase is 3, sorry. And then C6. Characters within signature mix radius will gain the following effects based on their HP amounts. Increases the healing bonus by 30% when HP falls below or equal to 50%. Elemental mastery is increased by 200 when HP is above 50%. So if HP is above 50%, their elemental mastery is increased by 200. So I think this is a good one for Kazuha, since Kazuha is mainly a character that focuses on elemental mastery. And yeah, that's great. And then we're going to Toma. Toma, I've tried different things on him. Like I tried switching the weapons and artifacts, but let's go to his constellation. First, we have his T1, a comrade's duty. When a character protected by Toma's own blazing barrier, without Toma in it, is attacked, Toma's own blazing blessing CD is decreased by 3 seconds, while his own Crimson Oyori's CD is decreased by 3 seconds. So the countdown for both Blazing Blessing and Crimson Oyori's um, countdown is decreased by 3 seconds, but only this effect can only be triggered once every 3 seconds, 20 seconds. Next is C2. Crimson Ori's duration is increased by 3 seconds, which I think is not that is not that great. It just increases the shield time by 3 seconds. C3 increases it increases the level of Blazing Blessing by 3. C4 long-term planning. After using Crimson Oyori, 15 energy will be restored to Toma. So after using that, you'll get 15 energy back to Toma, which is quite okay. And then C5 increases the level of Crimson Oyori by 3, which okay. And then Burning Heart. When a blazing berry is obtained or refreshed, the damage dealt by all party members, normal, charged, and plunging attack is increased by 15% for 6 seconds. This I think would be a good bonus. Would be a good constellation for characters that uh, would um, would use charged and plunging attacks like Zhao or Ganyu. But of course, I don't think it would be depends on how strong the shield is for Toma. So yeah, these three characters are good. If you don't have visual C6, then it would be a good thing getting C from this banner. But of course, I'm going to caution you guys once again that it's up to you whether you want to summon for the character or not, or at least for the 4 stars. Diona being a great healer, Toma part shield, part energy battery kind of character, and then Fischl being a godlike support. Of course, I still have to build her because I still have artifacts that I have to put, like level up, and then of course I put Diona clam set. But I think the greatest set for Diona would be two-piece Maiden Beloved and two-piece Ocean Youth clam, if it's all right. And then for Toma, there are three sets you can go for. The emblem set, full emblem set, full tenacity set, or mix of both emblem and tenacity. So not only can you get an increase in health HP, but also an increase in energy recharge as well. So yeah. Anyways, this is my opinion on the character banner. I think it's not a bad choice. It's not a bad not bad characters depending on their how they're properly used, like Diona's shield and healing, and then of course special support with
I created another
Fan
universe and
with
found it
Oz,
paradise.
and Toma with his shield and also his pyro attacks when you use the Q. So yeah, that's about it. And next we're going to
Mantis.
the weapon banner. Weapon banner, we have the new 5-star, the Kagura's Verity, and of course a rerun of the Primordial Jade Cutter. As you can see, let's look at what the Kagura's Verity does. Kagura's Verity gains the Kagura dance effect when using an elemental skill, causing the elemental skill damage of the character wielding his weapon to increase by 12% for 16 seconds. Max 3 stacks. This character will gain this character will gain 12% all elemental damage bonus when they possess 3 stacks. So basically here, when using an elemental skill, causing elemental skill damage when the character wields this weapon, uh, the elemental skill damage increases by 12% for 16 seconds, in which maximum stacks you can have are 3. So I think in this, when you if you have 3 stacks of this Kagura dance, you will totally in total would get 36 percent in a total span of 16 seconds. And then this character will gain 12% elemental damage bonus when they possess 3 stacks. So this is quite interesting actually, and also its second stat is crit damage, which is quite nice actually. Other than the Lost Prayer of the Sacred Winds, I think this is one of the other better 5 stars, which has a crit damage which 5-star catalyst, which has a crit damage second stat. Next, we have the Primordial Jade Cutter. Sorry. Protector's Virtue. HP is increased by 20%. Additionally, provides an attack bonus based on 1.2% of the bonus based on 1.2% of the wielder's max HP. So this sword is second stat is crit rate. Other than that, other than the HP increase by 20%, you can also increase the attack bonus or 1.2% of the wielder's max HP. So I think it's a good weapon. Like it's a very good 5-star for swords, but I don't know if it's actually that good. Like it's my opinion, of course. But of course, the weapon banner is always a trap because you get more than these two 5 stars. Um, so I recommend not going for the weapon banner. But if you really want to go for the weapon banner for Kagura's Verity, then go for it, or for the primordial Jade Cutter. But do not ever forget to choose your course to either one of the Kagura's Verity or to the primordial Jade Cutter. That is the first thing you should do when before summoning on the weapon banner. And yeah, that's about it on these banners. Next time I'm gonna do a full close up on Yai Miko on her kit when on the trial characters, and hopefully we can see what kind of artifacts we can use on Yai Miko, what kind of weapons other than the Kagura's Verity, and so on. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you do like this video, please comment down and subscribe, and also give a like for more content. I'll be posting more videos often. So that's about it, guys. Bye, and I'll see you later.